Oh, good evening, Robert. This is Tisha. And God told me to repent of everything that I ever did with you and to renounce every soul tie. I will admit there was something to my life that was very um, displeasing to God. And I would like to apologize to you for my anger, for my the things I displayed that wasn't pleasing to God. Um, can't take it back, but I just want to make sure I want to walk in my purpose. I know my purpose is a prophet, evangelist, a teacher, and I've been prophesied over 15 years I will be going to the nations. And I think because I have seen so many people walk in the prophetic and I could see like the things that they went through, I really didn't want to walk in it. Um, because sometimes it can be very disheartened when God has called you, and we know the prophet life is a very sometimes it could be a very lonely life. And my grandmother was a prophetess. My mother was a prophetess, but never either one of them walked in their purpose. God had already told me that either one of them never walked in their full potential of a prophetess. My grandfather Eli, he was a prophet and a pastor, so he did walk his calling out. So I don't know from after him all the way on back. I don't know what my ancestors and my lineage did, but God always reminded me, my lineage. I come from the tribe of I think Judah, tribe of Judah. I know I come from a tribe, and I think it's the one to deal with music. So I forgot which one, but I want to be pleasing to God. Um, the enemy, the main thing that he tried to take me out with is my mind. So I know as a prophetess and I know as a woman of God, I'm gonna have to guard my heart and mind at all times because that's the area that he really tried to take me out of in my mind. And been dealing with a lot of anger issues. I used to deal with rage. And I know in some areas in my life I still need to be delivered from. But I just want to be honest with myself and I have to be honest with God that I need total healing to walk in the things that God has for me. For years, even as a child, I saw a lot. I told my mother a lot of things that always came to pass. And sometimes it was very disheartening because I would see everybody walking in their calling in my 20s. And I'm just hitting the iceberg now, just a tip of the iceberg. But um, today, I committed myself back to God. I want to walk in purpose. I want to walk in everything God has for me. I want to walk out of fleshy things. I want to walk out of lust. I want to walk out of pain and agony. And I can't blame others for my pain and agony. Some things I had to take accountability of. I had to be positive, think positive things, think on beautiful things and stuff like that. I had to get my mind back regulating, getting back in the word. I used to be in the word all the time. I really drifted away a lot. So the message today was like it was on fire today. The prophet, he said God is setting order back in the church. So I felt like God is calling me higher. But in order to go higher, I had to re-announce some things. I had to stay on guard. I had to stay in position. I had to walk out of lust. I know I need deliverance from lust. I need deliverance from depression, and I will say oppression because it's been going on for years in my mind. So I know the enemy will try to attack my mind. That's the first thing he'll try to attack to take me out. But he's a liar. And just want to let you know that I really appreciate everything that you have done for me. I thank you for your prayers. I thank you for your presence. I don't take you for granted. I love you as a friend, and I love you as a husband too. But I'm gonna leave that one alone. But I just want to let you know I love you. Thank you for being there for me, and I appreciate everything that you do for others in Africa. Know that you're not alone in this journey. God is calling you higher. I don't want, I'm a crybaby. I don't want to cry, but I really appreciate your friendliness. I really appreciate you. This is just between me and you. I'm not going to. I'm taping this just for you. When I first met you on the podcast, I just melted. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, God, did you send this man for me? I was like, I mean, you were fine, you were funny, you just treated me like a woman. I mean, the days we had in your truck and just talk. Some days I just didn't want to go home. I just want to keep on talking, and the conversation was so nice. I mean, I miss that. I mean, I really miss my heated little chair. I mean, it was the small things. I mean, we all want to be wealthy. We all want to have a lot, material things, but that's not the things that we really want to focus on. But it's just the small things that you did. The nice hugs, the nice conversations. You would prophesy over me. You would speak life over me, and you just make me feel like a woman. And I think sometimes that spirit of rejection, it comes over me sometimes because, like, I know when I was younger, when my father said he was going to call me, he wouldn't call. So I know I probably need